What's up, my chapter 2 family? It's your boy Mario coming back to you with another video. It's been a long time. Before we get into all of the things you guys know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me give you a second. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free, won't cost you anything. Look right on down there, hit that subscribe button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. We'll be right back. All right, now that we're all back and hopefully everybody has some time to subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that button right there for me. Where I've been working, life, family, everything. Life been lifing, you know what I mean? So, yeah, life been lifing. That's just where I've been at, to really be in depth with a lot of things. For me, YouTube is a therapeutic thing for me. So sometimes I gotta feel like I'm in the right space to do it. I gotta like be in that right space. I gotta be in my mind space. I gotta be in an environment by myself. I like to do YouTube by myself and be because I think I'm more creative when I'm just in my own space and not worrying about, okay, if this person can hear me, what I'm saying, like my roommate and all that. I like to be in my own space. So like his scheduling hasn't been the same meshing with mine. So sometimes I don't have enough time to do it. And like I said, I like to be in my own space when I do it. So it's just sometimes it's just not been doing what I need to do. But with that being said, I am so happy that I'm, find a little time. I gotta, if I really want this to be a thing for me, and it also helps me by talking about things, you know what I'm saying? So with other people, it does help me therapeutically get it out where I need to get out. So, yeah. So, I am basically, let's start from the top. Like I said, my schedule isn't working with my roommate. Like I said, I like to be in my space, like right now by myself, so I can be able to be creative, do things when I need to do it. Think off top of the dome. I don't have to worry about if I'm disturbing him or, if him coming to bother me. And, I'm just in my own element where I can do and be creative, say what I need to say, talk about whatever I need to talk about and be good. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's one. Two, working. Sometimes I'm just tired and can't always be in it. Like I said, sometimes that drains me mentally where I can't come up with things off the dome like I need to. And three, which is like the most important thing out here is like helping my mom with my nieces and nephew. As anybody doesn't know who watch me, unfortunately my sister passed away from a drug overdose from fentanyl. It's the thing going around, with your loved ones, especially if your loved one who like to dibble and dabble with doing drugs and stuff. It's something that is the inevitable. Sometimes you don't. I wish like now I'm jumping all over the place, but let me just say this real quick before I get back into what I need to. Like, now they're giving out the Narcan things you can go to and get, but back then when it was so fresh, it wasn't nothing to really help, with that. So unfortunately my sister's one of those people who tried things, she liked to try different things. So unfortunately this was not cut right the way it was supposed to, and unfortunately it took her life away from her and took her away from us and left her 3 kids behind, which my mother's raising. And been um it's been a hell on wheels, trying to raise somebody else's children is hell on wheels. And with all the emotional things coming with that, my mom barely had time to grieve because right after my sister died, she's thrown right back into being a parent again. You know what I'm saying? I'm my mother's last child. I'm going to be 34, God willing, in October. I'll be 34. Excuse me, not 34. I'll be 35 in October. And God be willing. Bitch, am I 34? Am I 35? One of them two age. I don't keep up with my birthday like that no more. It's just a number that I get to. I don't celebrate it. I don't do anything like that. It's a number that I'm grateful that I'm still here on this earth, every day that I'm here. I don't need to keep count of what years on how old I am. I'm either 34 or 35. I don't feel like doing no calculation right now about it. But anyways, so like I said, I don't keep up with that stuff. But when, so like I said, I'm her last child, so she was basically, and I've been out the house since I've been 18 years old. So and then she started taking care of my niece, but my niece was pretty much, she was already in her teenage age, at which she could take care of her own self, kind of like, she didn't have to be like, oh, I gotta make sure I'm back home for this person, because she was grown enough to be able to come in the house by herself. She was already about 14, I think, when she started coming. Yeah, she was probably about 14 when she came over to start living with my mom, because she got in a little trouble at my mom's sister's house when she was in that school down there. So she started living with my mom around that age. So my mom had her, but like I said, she was already kind of old enough to take care of herself. Now, fast forward, my sister passed away. Now my mom is being thrown in and taking my niece at the time, who was about 15. And then my niece, when my mama got her, I think she was 7 years old, 6 going on 7. And then she had my nephew, which was I think 3 years old. So taking all of those kids in and doing it. My mom has been doing an immaculate job as best as she could do with the kids. But once kids get with certain groups and they start having to monitor their own, it becomes hell on wheels. So it's been tough, and my mom has her own health. My mom was, God willing, will be 60 years old next year. So trying to deal with all that is a little rough. Trying to deal with all that is a little rough, really, really rough. So, but my mom's been doing an immaculate job with as much as she can. One of my nieces, unfortunately, my younger niece, not my oldest niece, but the next niece, who is now 11 years old, who'll be 12 in July, has been really taking my mom through the ringers. So she doesn't listen. She's very rebellious. She doesn't listen. She doesn't she fights, she curses my mom, she does all of the whole 9 things. And it's not like back in the day where you could put a good beating on somebody. No, once they go tell school, you get DSS or CPS, whatever y'all call it. Y'all here, we call it DSS, but some people call it, Child Protective Service, CPS, but we call it DSS here in the South Carolina. But anyways, so they like to do that, and it's just been a whole whirlwind. So sometimes we do discipline her, take things away from her. We have tried a plethora of things. She has a little mental issues, going on, mental stuff going on that we're trying to get her. She's in therapy. She's in this. My mom been trying every last thing that she can do under the sun to help her with it, but it's beginning to put a toll on my mom. My mom has a lot of different health issues that she's, of course she's getting older, that she has. So my mom's COPD, just to go into I don't even know how my mom got that, because my mom don't smoke cigarettes or anything like that, but she has that. My mom has a tumor in her brain. My mama has heart issues. My mom has high blood pressure, all of those things, swelling of the feet. She got all of those things that happened to her, so she's been trying to deal with it. And for me, I can't deal with my niece because of the way she act. My mother never played that with me, so I would be ready to, but that's just not how the way they want you to bring your kids up anymore, and it's rough. It's very rough. My niece is very manipulative. She'll tell a lie to somebody and they will believe it because she's that good. I would tell her, girl, if you put that same much energy, girl, you could be a lawyer, a lawyer, girl. We always tell her that if you put that same much energy that you're doing right now, get yourself to be a lawyer, girl, because the way you can lie and swindle and have people believe in some of the things you do, the things that you be saying, shit, you could be a lawyer. But like I told, it's just been rough. So that's where most of my time been at, with that, dealing with my mom, trying to help her and working and just not having the right time. So like I said, sometimes you gotta carve out your time for what you really want to make it happen, because time waits for nobody. So, that's why I say, now that I just got to take, and mentally I have to say that it's been taking a toll on me as well too, because I really don't have anybody to vent, talk to. I've always pretty much kept everything to myself because of, I just don't trust people. I don't have many much people that I can confide in to really tell things to. Like I said, I just don't trust people. My trust issue for people is the way I see the world, and the way to see people. Things happen to their friends and things happen with family. I keep it all to myself, and to a point where I have to talk to myself to get it out, because that's the only person that I trust is myself. I do not trust anybody else. Just people have shown me time and time again who they are. And when somebody shows you that who they are, you better believe them. Even if they do it the first time, you better believe them. And definitely if the second time, you better believe them. And if it's the third time, you's a goddamn fool. You best to believe them after that. So, yeah, I pretty much just be winging it on my own, you know what I'm saying? I can't let all my frustrations and tell everybody my real dark secrets, because people just so manipulative, they just will treat you like shit. They'll use that against you as a weapon, something you telling them in confidence. They'll use it as a weapon for you. So I'd rather just keep everything inside of me and let it be what it is when I have that talk, to have that talk with me and Jesus, because ain't nobody here on this earth gonna really. But yes, that's what I've been at. I know I'm not the only one life in life, and like I said, it's just been what it is, shit. I don't know. Yeah, but hey, that's it. Chapter 2. I know I'm not the only one in this world who life and on. And my issues is not even. This is just the bare minimum. But I know some people going to worse things than I'm going to. But this is just me, my life, okay. And I'm not saying that what I'm going through is no more better than what you're going through, or it's worse than what you're going through. Or no, I'm not saying that. So if somebody run across this and think that I'm saying something like that because you're going through way worse things than me, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting nobody else down. I'm just speaking my truth from where I'm at, where I'm standing at currently. So let me be clear. But peace. Chapter 2 was good talking to you. Hopefully we can do this real soon again, and it won't be as long as again. So peace. What? Wait. Before we go, if you want to subscribe already, I gave you a lot of times. If you watch this video already through, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.